So hello and welcome to today's episode of Buddy 2 Mysteries. So lately I've been re-analysing a lot of the Buddy 2 leaks, and I have a strong belief that some of the Buddy 2 concept artworks that were leaked in 2017 that were from the 2008 build of the game were reused for Grand Theft Auto 5. And one of them in particular really struck with me. So I was re-looking at the character concept of Abe, and I have a very strong belief this character was reworked into, or at least very heavily inspired, Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto 5. So first of all, let's take a look at their appearances. They are extremely similar. Both Abe and Trevor are both middle-aged, they're both white, they're both male, obviously. Both have receding hairlines, in fact their hairlines look pretty much the exact same. They both have black hair, they're both skinny, relatively filthy in different ways, like if we look on Abe's concept artwork we can see a lot of dirt on his head and all over his trousers. Very similar looking face shapes. They both have tattoos, interestingly, on the same arm, in the same place on the bicep. However, Abe's tattoo appears to be more military inspired, with Trevor's just being RIP Michael. And on their faces we can see a fair amount of 5 o'clock shadow on Abe, which is also seen on Trevor's default appearance. So let's very quickly go over the character bio, because Abe is the only known character from the Buddy 2 leaks to feature one. Anyway, going through this, it looks like some of this was later reused for Trevor Phillips. Because Abe's artwork says, Abe, a veteran of an unnamed war who lives in the woods. He's armed to the teeth and completely psychotic. But he turns out to be a fake. He was never in the army at all, he dodged a draft and has been so ashamed that he turned himself into a survivalist. So rereading this again, we can see some more similarities. Both characters are psychotic, in fact it's one of Trevor's defining characteristics, I guess you could say. Both seem to prefer the rural lifestyle, Abe prefers the woods, Trevor prefers the desert. And they both have their character revolve around the military in some way. Although admittedly with Abe it looks like his military shtick was going to be more of a character definition, I guess you could say, while with Trevor it's only a really small thing. Plus when it comes down to the military, as mentioned, Abe turned out to be a fake, he never served, while in Trevor's case he was discharged from the military due to failing a psychological evaluation. Also looking at the artwork again, we can see him holding a trapped squirrel, which gives off the implication he might be a hunter. I mean, you know, survivalist. And who's the only character who can go hunting in Grand Theft Auto 5? That's right, it's Trevor. Michael and Franklin cannot. Also interestingly, Trevor's outfit that he wears for hunting seems to be very similar when it comes down to the trousers and boots. However, the shirt that Trevor wears is not the same. You can also get Abe's hairstyle. It's the grown out hairstyle that's found in the posh hairdressers near Ponsonby's. So what do you think? Do you think Abe from Buddy 2 was reworked into Trevor Phillips? I think he was, because the character concepts are extremely similar both visually and personality wise. And of course there are some things with Trevor that are not seen or at least leaked from the Abe character concepts. Like for example any mention of Abe being on drugs or being friends with characters who are like Wade or Ron. But do keep in mind that during development characters do change over time. All we got to do is look at the Buddy concept arts for that. Also it's probable that Abe was just a side character in Buddy 2 while Trevor of course is a main protagonist. So they obviously would need to expand on his past and personality and such, and if Abe was reworked into Trevor it's likely they just expanded upon what they had with him from Buddy 2 and just worked it up from there. So thank you for watching this episode of Buddy Mysteries or Buddy 2 Analysis, whichever. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.